Welcome back, SPC listeners. Back to my training. We'll be doing the second half of my makeup flight. This is the continuation of the flight from episode 50. Enjoy episode 52. Am I ready yet?
Chandler Tower, Cherokee 4121 Tango's at Chandler Air Service. We have Zulu, and we'd like a south departure, please.
Does it set to be an angel? Where does the sun go when it sleeps? Is every star that shines so brightly?
So we took a week off the flying last week to do an interview with Tim, a relatively new pilot. That was fun for me, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you haven't heard it, please take a listen and let me know if you want me to do a little more of that type of episode. But now, moving back to my training, we'll be picking this back up at Pinal County Airport, Mike Zulu Juliet, where Kevin and I had just done a full-stop taxi back and were ready to take off again. We couldn't get out of the airplane because the heavy security at this airport doesn't take kindly to random people getting out of their airplanes. Still seems a little strange to me, but there we were. We'll pick it back up right where we left off, about to take off on runway 30. Kevin had asked me to do a short field takeoff. We talk a little about Pinal and the strangeness of it, and then right back under the hood. Kevin gave me some headings to fly as we climbed out. Kevin was pretty funny. First, he quizzed me on what some of the markings on the runway were while I was rolling, and then acted like he didn't know what it meant. And a few minutes later, he said, "I hope I know how to get back." At one point in this segment, Kevin did something interesting. He wanted to do some unusual attitudes, but instead of having me recover using the instruments, he wanted to demonstrate how our senses can't be relied on in situations like this. In other words, he wanted me to try to recover from a slight unusual attitude with my eyes closed. It was pretty fun. We'll take it up to that point.
What's that 5 mean?
5,000 feet till the end of the runway.
Okay.
40.
Always wondered what that meant.
And 50.
Woo! The evergreens are badass. Alright, clear the 50-foot obstacle. Now make sure you put the cowling on the horizon and lower the flaps nice and slow. You got plenty of time to lower them.
Okay.
Look at all the engines, man.
I don't think now's a good time for me to look.
Look.
Oh my gosh. I wonder they don't let you get out.
No, I'm not saying they don't let us get out. It's not a good idea. Because someone's going to come up and say, can I help you?
Yeah, I drove up to, it's weird, it's a public airport, right?
This is, yes.
I drove up to
Wait. Sorry, this is so cool. Look at that plane they stripped. 747.
Oh yeah.
Just the belly?
Yep.
Alright, go ahead.
I drove up to it one time while I was driving down to Tucson.
Yeah?
And just to check it out, because I knew all the planes were here. And everything's locked up like a freaking Fort Knox.
Right.
You can't even get on the airport. I'm thinking, this is a public airport?
It says it is.
Yeah, gates with a guard shack, and I didn't even try to get in. They're going to be like, what are you doing here?
Or put that hood on, would you? Sorry.
That's all right. You got the plane?
Yep.
These things are so comfortable and easy to put on.
They got those new straps, too, and I think they're just a little short.
Okay, I got it.
All right, you're fine. Fly heading 300 for a little while.
Okay. What do we have, like 0.9?
1.2. Oh, under the hood?
Yeah, how much do we have so far?
0.9-ish. I was going to put you under the hood so we come back and have a little bit more than just exactly 1.1.
Okay.
0.8. We've been in the plane for 1.2, though. That's good. Right?
Yep.
Hope I can remember how to get back. I need a new map. This one's all jacked up.
I bought a new map for my check ride.
That's always a good idea.
My other one was jacked. Holes all over it. Lines everywhere.
Yeah, like three different pieces.
Yeah.
4,500 feet.
Okay.
And 300 is fine right now. Wish they had radios.
Yeah. I have a, no, it's in my car. I was going to say, I have a Zune if there was an input on the panel, but I'm sure there's not.
Oh, there's not.
Well-used airplanes, huh?
Just old. Oh, yeah, this part. Yeah, it's just, I just don't know how this could happen. No?
I'll tell you why. It freaking sits out in the sun.
No, but this is bent. Yeah. No? I don't know.
They need to get those shades, man. I came to fly this yesterday. I couldn't touch the yoke. I had to go in and get like a wet paper towel and like keep putting water on it for 5 minutes.
I bet you the paper towel turned black.
It wasn't too bad, actually.
Really?
Probably somebody had done it.
It's disgusting sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, let's go 310 now. Level off at 4,500 feet.
Okay.
Actually, I'll take the plane for a minute.
Okay.
Have you ever done an unusual attitude where you recover with your eyes closed?
No.
All right. You want to see why you don't trust your body?
How's that even possible?
It's totally not possible.
Yeah.
I want you to try it.
Okay.
This is the reason you don't trust your ears in the cloud.
You're not going to let me overspeed, right?
Of course not. I'm in the plane too. No. What I want you to do is just put it in level flight. I'm not going to put you in anything weird, okay? I just want you to kind of feel it. Now, when you make sure your feet don't touch anything.
Yep.
And keep them closed. And when you say, I want you to announce that you think you're level.
Okay.
And then go.
I know I'm not going to be able to do it.
Come on. Some people do it, but it's because they're cheating. You can do it. It's possible. Just want to clear the area real quick.
Brian, before he left, he was my instructor. He had me try and maintain it with my eyes closed one time.
That's a good idea.
I did okay, especially on altitude, because I could use my ears.
Yeah. Ready?
Yep.
All right. No. Not just ready for the fun stuff. Should be able to feel 2 G's here. If you release a little bit of back pressure and then go. All right, you're playing.
Okay.
Leveling.
Want to make sure you're not messing with it. Okay.
Open your eyes.
Yeah.
That's fun. All right. Let's do a regular one. Okay, hands and eyes closed. I trimmed it for perfect level flight. When I gave you the controls, you were at level flight already. That's how I do it. That's the trick, by the way. If you just put your hands here and said, I'm good.
That'd have been right on.
If Kurt ever did that to you, just go, I'm good. I don't think he does that, though. So I did it once with an older instructor. All right, ready? We'll just do, what do you look at first?
Airspeed, then attitude, then back to airspeed.
So, you're playing.
Okay.
Powered idle. Either all or nothing, right?
Yep.
All right. Then recover.
Took me just a second to decide.
Matt Letty did one, and I couldn't tell where the ground was. It was like perfectly, like 90-degree bank. Kurt did the same thing.
Kurt did one to me where he took us up, got the airspeed real low, and then pointed us down. Right?
Yeah.
So I look up, I see the airspeed's like at 40 knots.
So
I immediately I immediately put it in, then look over here and go, oh shit.
That's pretty creative.
Yeah. So he goes, haha, gotcha. He goes, now I'm going to do it. You know, he did the other one, and then he did it again.
That's awesome.
That time I knew. Don't do anything until I look at both.
Let's do another one then. Let's see if I can use my imagination then. Ready?
Yep.
Operation 239 on Victor.
Your plane.
Roger, hey, can you guys reset your Fox mics? I'm not getting anything from you.
One is closed. Marana.
Yeah, that was pretty creative.
Thanks.
Right on the horizon there. I mean, it was just barely dipped below, so I pulled it out. Is that right?
I was just trying to get it as steep as I could to see if it'd stay by itself. All right, that's good. Let's see. You take your hood off.
At this point, he had me take the hood off and wanted to do a few other maneuvers. We started with slow flight. Then we did a power off stall with a turn, and I sort of messed up the recovery by trying to level the wings using ailerons instead of just the rudder. So it was accelerating the stall a little bit. He gave me some instruction on it, and then we did a power off stall with a left turn as well. He demonstrated one himself, too. We then did some housekeeping on how much time I actually needed to fly with him so he could recommend me for my check ride. I asked a couple questions, and we spent a little time just shooting the breeze.
Okay. Show me slow flight and fly heading 310.
3-1? Okay.
Yeah.
You couldn't line me up on a field or anything. Thanks, I appreciate that.
Well, all I got to do is find something out there once you go 310. I just want to keep us kind of heading in a general direction.
Yeah, I hear you. What altitude?
This one.
Okay.
RPM is a really good setting. As far as reference, to just go straight for 2,000. And if you start to lose altitude, go higher.
Yeah.
All right. All right, climb up to 3,300 feet. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen because you kept it at 2,000.
4,300? What did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I meant to say. 43. I think I said 23. Climb to 2,000 feet.
Yeah.
You're like, what? Actually, just climb to 4,200 feet. Can I get 4,150?
Okay. I'll climb.
Add that back pressure. You're gaining speed.
I know, but I can't climb without it.
Yes, you can. Don't ever take flaps out for that, okay?
I wanted to get rid of that drag.
You need it.
Okay.
You got it. What would happen right now if I dumped the flaps?
We would drop.
All right, recover.
Okay.
No, full power. Slower than nose to the horizon. Head towards that mountain over there. To the left.
This one?
The
Okay.
buttes.
Okay.
Show me a power off stall with a turn to the left. I'm going to clear to the left. With full flaps.
Yeah. Always pull them in after 70.
You can pull them in so long as you're in the white arc.
Turn to the left.
Yeah. Neutralize that. Step on the high wing. Step on the high wing. Yeah. Don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Almost spun it.
You know why, right?
Yeah.
Because you tried to recover with your aileron.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it again. Clean it up. Or let's just practice something for a minute. turn to the South Mountain, turn to the Santan Mountains without using your ailerons.
You gotta pull back on the stick a little.
That's fine. I just said aileron.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, level up here. See how we recover with our feet?
Yeah.
All right. Neutralize your ailerons and reduce your angle of attack, and then step on the high wing, okay? Now, let's do a power off stall with a turn to the left.
Buckeye traffic 8076 kilo, Seneca 8076 kilo is approximately 8 miles to the southwest or down right.
Sometimes it's easier to roll into your bank then. All you gotta do is maintain altitude. Just maintain altitude. Don't turn it into a climb.
Buckeye traffic.
Lower, lower, lower. Let's come up slow. You're not in a hurry, okay?
Yeah.
All right, right there. This is the way I would do it if you got a second.
Okay,
yep.
Buckeye
And I know you do.
8076 kilo now, about 7 miles to the southwest or down with a foot cut to so right down with runway 17, touch and go, Buckeye.
Okay, here's my altitude at 4,100 feet. All right?
10 November, 10 miles south, landing runway 24.
I just grabbed the 5 thread away, okay?
Yeah.
Now, all I gotta do is maintain 4,100 feet. The idea is that I'm supposed to, and I'll turn to the right. The idea is that you're just supposed to get a descent somehow, right? If I try to maintain altitude, I will get that descent. We'll just get an updraft.
Yeah.
All right? Now, full power, nice and smooth. Come up slowly to the horizon, and then I can fly away. All right? Lower my flaps. You don't have to be so aggressive that you're messing
So severe.
up. Yeah. It only lasts 100 feet. And you're kind of doing this power to idle, and then we go, whoo, and then all of a sudden you're gaining. That would never happen on our landing.
Right.
And that's what we're demonstrating. Okay? I'm having fun anyway. You ever done an accelerated stall?
Yep.
All right. You're fine.
Got it.
Let's wait till we get over Arizona City here.
Seneca 8076 kilo, 4 miles out now to the southwest.
You want to turn?
We'll wait till we get past
down
here.
wind, touch and go, 17, Buckeye.
This whole Arizona City thing looked like a real bust.
Yeah. What is it?
Just a city. But look at all the empty lots.
Oh, yeah. And everything's dirt.
Hey, you don't see very much gravel. Or
grass, or just, is it a golf course over there?
Oh, yeah.
Kinda.
Kinda.
You can call it that.
Buckeye traffic, Seneca 8076 kilo is entering a right downwind for runway 17.
6/10 left.
Buckeye, touch and go.
Hey, traffic, 10 November, 5 miles south.
All right, take me back to Chandler.
All right.
Point 8 to point 8 is 2 hours. You needed 3 hours with me to sign you off, right?
Yep.
All right. And your logbook said 1.1?
For Hood?
For me.
I believe it did. I have it with me.
All right, my plane.
Got it.
Here, I'll help you.
There you go.
Thanks.
Got it.
I thought we flew twice.
Yeah, what it was, I just remembered.
Kilo area traffic.
You signed me off for a cross country. So we did the ground for that.
Not over flight 5,000 below.
Oh, it's hot.
What's stall?
What?
What is...
Oh, I abbreviated the soft takeoff and landing.
What's GRM?
Ground reference maneuvers.
Oh, that makes sense.
Makes sense to me.
Cross country departure and diversion. 1.1. By the way, you can look for traffic too now.
November, 11 miles south, we're going to be crossing Medfield, a left 270 to enter a right downwind.
Buckeye traffic, 8076 kilo is turning right, runway 17, touch and go, Buckeye.
That's the most hood work I've ever done with a student.
That wasn't a... Oh, yeah, you're not on II yet, right?
CFW, I know. I'm not. I'm working on it.
Well, good practice for you then, for when you're...
It was actually trying to explain that crap. It's easier to... It was fun to explain it, actually. I understand VORs a lot better because of it. And then to from indication, I make a point for my students that haven't already had the lesson to not talk about it. I say, this is how this works. And then at the very end, and I said, oh. And then there's this to from indication, so they have a full understanding of what's going on before they understand what that flag means.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Let's directly overfly the airport at Casa Grande, fly up this road right here.
Okay.
That way we don't have to fly through the stack where they're flying at this altitude probably. It's 122.7 is the frequency.
Oh. For what?
10,
Casa Grande?
clear,
Yeah.
below 12,000, temporary.
Too bad, man. You guys had to catch up on all that hood work late in the game.
Yeah, I was reviewing it over the weekend. I'm going, dude, I'm like an hour short on hood.
That's what he got in trouble for. That's what it comes down to. When did you go to PRC, press grad? Put in your remarks, put cross-country solo requirement.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter, but it helps people find it.
Yeah. And looking over my logbook and, doing a lot of this. What are we going to do? Leaving on vacation for 2 weeks.
It'll be resolved.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the scary thing is that we weren't going to be able to do this flight.
Yeah.
That's what everybody was more stressed out about.
62, left cross 195 will be a cross on departure northbound. Into the traffic calling for the top of the stack. Stack open.
Casa Grande traffic, Warrior 81658 is 4 miles to the south, crossing midfield 4,500 north, Chandler.
Casa Grande traffic, helicopter 562 is 2 miles north of the field, 2,500, departing the area northbound, all call. Casa Grande.
I know I'm not 4 miles, but
Yankee, 5 miles,
I didn't want to call one.
Field, they will enter overhead.
We're on top of you.
3,000. Correction at 3,500. Correction at 3,000 feet. Casa Grande traffic.
Correction, Casa Grande.
That looks like a game of backgammon.
It does.
I used to know how to play that. Now I have no clue.
Yeah, I used to too. I could probably figure it out if I sat there for a while.
I was a kid. I bet you it was 15 years ago. I played it with my mom once.
I used to play when I was a kid. That mine is pretty interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. Some guy was trying to talk himself up the other day, and he's like, oh yeah, I flew circles all the way down into the bottom and then flew circles all the way up to the top.
Inside the mine.
Yeah, he said that. And he said, oh, isn't that neat? And I said, sounds like the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
There's no way.
First you call, first you say that, no way.
Yeah.
And then if you really did it,
yeah, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot, and you're an idiot for lying about it. So you shouldn't have said anything. It's kind of funny. That's supposed to...
Somebody really said that?
Yeah. And how do you impress somebody by talking about doing something stupid?
Yeah, somebody like that won't be with us too much longer.
He didn't do it.
Do we understand that correctly?
Has to be low traffic over there.
You have to do steep turns. I see him.
Yep.
Shooting a GPS approach.
What'd you say? You want me to do steep turns?
No, you would have to do steep turns.
Oh, yeah. Really steep.
Casa Grande traffic, RH490 Yankee is now overhead. 3,200, 73,000 feet. Casa Grande traffic.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably technically do it, but free. That is just stupid. In an RV4, maybe.
A helicopter.
Yeah. There you go.
Descending out of 5,100, 4,700 northbound, southeast.
Isn't that fun?
What?
Flying with your feet?
Yeah. Just gets tiring holding your hands up all the time.
Yeah.
Southeast, I said down to South 4117 Hotel over Rittenhouse and that's
4-man's autopilot.
5,500. Steep turn, southeast.
So, I got a question for you. Most of the autopilots, if not all of them, in the Warriors don't work, right?
Well, they're disabled for a reason.
Right, but they're not placarded. I mean, this one doesn't even have the knobs, but in a lot of them, they're not
This one
placarded.
doesn't have autopilot.
Right,
Yeah.
but in the other ones, they're not placarded.
It is right here.
Oh, that's considered a placard? Okay.
It'll say autopilot inoperative, somewhere. It should be. Whether or not the sticker fell off.
So at this point, Kevin reached over and pulled the power. He made a comment, something like, "You knew this was coming eventually," and wanted me to do an engine out exercise. So I'll let that play too. Then we immediately did another one. After those 2 drills, we headed back towards the airport, but on the way we would do a steep turn. It was important that Kevin did a bunch of this stuff with me because he was now going to be the CFI who would be recommending me to do the check ride. So he had to be reasonably sure that I was ready. Not to mention, he needed to have at least 3 hours of flight time with me. So that's why we were dragging this out a little bit and doing a bunch of practice, but it was helpful for me. I had to call the tower twice again as we came back into the airport area. I'm not sure why they were ignoring me that day, but we came back into the airport and we were planning on doing a soft field full stop landing. We needed a tiny bit more time, so as we taxied back, we did it pretty slowly back to the ramp and took a little bit of the scenic route back to parking. Here's that final part of the flight.
All right. Yeah, that was coming. You had to wait for an hour and a half to anticipate it. What's the first thing we do?
Get to 73 knots. Maintain altitude till we get to 73 knots.
All right. Trim it. 6 rolls of trim will usually help. Where are we going to go?
Going to that strip right there.
Go straight to it then. Do your engine restart on the way.
Yep.
This will probably be the highest you've ever done one, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Be careful trying to extend to certain things, but we're going to go straight there with a certain amount of altitude. We'll figure out whether or not, what direction we're going to land. We have time to look for the winds.
Yep.
Engine restart.
Okay. So I'm going to put the fuel pump on, carb heat on, make sure this is locked. Check all. Switch tanks.
Okay.
Okay, engine's not restarted. I'm going to...
The reason it died is because it makes sure you got excessively lean.
Oh, yeah. Full rich.
All right.
My bad.
Good.
We
know where we're going, right?
Yep.
So
I'm going to squawk 7700.
All right.
And going to get on 1215 or ATC since I'm close enough. And Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. 2 SILs on board where I'm at. 9 miles south of Chandler Airport. Going down. Make sure your seatbelt's on. Fasten. Before we touch down, I'm going to want you to open that door. Do you know how to operate it? I'm just kidding.
You're like, no, he's not. All right, good job. Clear the throttle every 500 feet with me, okay?
Okay.
Nice, not that much. You just go about 500 RPM. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Nice little smooth
I've been
one.
told halfway, so.
All right, like this. Nice smooth one and bring it down.
Okay.
You certainly don't want to feel shaking.
All right. Well, I'm committing to the landing now, so I'm going to make sure full lean, turn off the master, and turn the fuel off. Now I'm just going to concentrate on getting it down.
Now, how high are we?
We're 3,000 feet.
Okay, so we can probably go there and do a circle and then come back. We're going to circle to the left or to the right?
I'm going to circle to the left.
9084 is over I-10.
Why circle to the left?
Well, actually, I'm
Greenfield.
No.
Heading to Chandler.
You're right. Why circle to the left?
Well, I want to be able to keep the fuel.
You're on the left side of the plane.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't even know if I'm going to need to circle because I want to hit my touchdown point. Oops, yeah. I want to go up beam my touchdown point about 2,200.
Well, circle could be anything.
Yeah.
270, 9. All right, there's 2,500 feet. Start turning outbound. 73 knots. Outbound. We're gonna circle.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I want to land going this way.
Oh, this way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to do a down one.
I got a feeling that the winds are favoring the west, so it doesn't matter. What do you think? There's no dust. It's calm.
Yeah.
I wanted to make it hard as possible.
Okay.
And that's the way we got to do it.
You think I should keep circling?
Well, we're still 1,000 feet high out here.
Yeah.
So all I want you to do is now, okay, here's downwind. Okay. Then start watch your airspeed. Yes, clear your airspeed. Clear your throttle, watch your airspeed. Then keep turning and make it back to the airport.
239 out, is about 4 miles to the east of the town of Coolidge, climbing through 3,000, 3,500 westbound.
I don't think I'm going to make it.
We'll see. Level. Go straight to it. Feel the engine roughness?
Yeah. Are we going around?
Yes, that engine roughness is weird. Alright.
It's fully rich. That's
Try
probably
it
why. Try what?
Go for it, right here. No, full flaps, slip. Cowlings to the left, so slip to the left, and go that way. Yeah. Does it make sense?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Go around. Nice and smooth. On the throttle. Smoother. Alright. Just having fun. If the cowling's to the left, you want to get 1 notch of flaps out, pitch up, power up, carb heat off, 1 notch of flaps. I want to check something real quick. Yeah, just a little carburation problem.
All right, now we got a positive rate, so I'm going to put these out here. Okay, so just so you know, what I would have done is come on a downwind, and if I would have still been too high, I would have gone across the tip of the runway and then made right traffic.
Yeah, you could have done that too.
Okay.
I was just trying to make it hard.
Yeah, that did make it hard.
And it didn't work.
It scared the hell out of me the whole time. I couldn't see the... I mean, in a real situation, I would have been like, this sucks.
It was a science experiment. It didn't work. We're just trying to kill time. All right, you do it your way. Not beside those tractors.
No.
73 knots. Well, what side are you going to slip with?
That side.
All right. Do it.
10,000 expected, and then we do off Foxtrot 5,500. Fire to the north of
All right, go around. Nice and smooth.
southeast.
Just like that. Put it on the horizon. Pitch up, power up, carb heat off, 1 notch of flaps.
Sorry.
Right. But if you say it in your head, you'll never miss it. Much better.
Southeast, correct?
Let's go to the airport.
239 Alpha Tango is about a mile to the west of town of Coolidge. We work between town of Coolidge, Central town of College, between 3,500 and 4,000 unused latitudes.
A lot of the reasons we didn't get a good glide on my turn I was trying to get you to do is we did 80, about 80% of the time.
Yeah, you're right. I wasn't keeping good.
But, so it's kind of a mystery whether or not it was going to work. Worst case scenario was the winds were going to favor that, right?
Yeah.
That was the only thing I was trying to show you. It was pretty nice outside. Doesn't seem to be too busy.
It's not bad.
See those marks we made in the sky up there?
I didn't see anything.
I was pointing at one of those.
Oh, yeah. Contrails.
That's right.
Blood pressure, test 108, 2 miles southeast, glider forward.
Climb up to 3,000 feet and do a steep turn. To the right.
Blood pressure area, Cessna 25478, over Manana at 6,000 feet, heading towards La Jolla. Silverbill. Cessna 739 Kilo November, 2 miles northeast of the glider forward.
Oh, look what I just did.
Down to 4,500. Practicing miles high over.
Twins.
Channel Tower information, Juliet 16550, wind variable at 5, temperature 35, 2.12, altimeter 29087, visual approach in use, landing on footing in ways 22 right and 22 left. NOTAM, there's multiple obstructions in the same channel airport up to 310 feet AGL. Use caution for birds in the same
Look at that little backstop baseball diamond thing right there. Yeah. It's pretty easy to hit a home run in right field, don't you think?
Channel Tower information, Juliet 16550, wind variable at 5, Temperature 35, 2.12.
Don't go for the left field, though.
Visual approach in use, landing on putting in ways 22 right and 22 left. NOTAMs, multiple obstructions in the San Chandler Airport up to 310 feet, AGL.
All right, 2,500 feet, we'll do it here.
San Chandler,
Okay. Level off.
Departures advised ground directional flight. Advised on initial contact. You have information, Juliet. Chandler Tower information, Juliet 1655, wind variable at 5.
That's fine.
Temperature 35, 2.12, altimeter 2987. Visual approach in use, landing on putting in ways 22
We'll
right,
get more
22
bumps
left.
here, lower.
NOTAMs,
Probably because of those.
in the San Chandler Airport.
The wind could be blowing from that direction.
AGL. Use caution for birds in the San Chandler. Departures advised ground directional flight. Advised on initial contact.
4 Yankee taxi across runway 22 right, then contact ground.
What was the designator?
Juliet.
Runway 22 right, contact ground.
All right, you ready?
214 Yankee.
Clear.
Kick it.
Bonanza 69
Roll through 30. As you roll through 30, add back pressure for 45. Just make it a pitching maneuver. Just keep your bank right there. $45. 30 is just a turn.
Yeah.
All right, good job.
Bonanza 69 Alpha, frequency change approved.
Juliet?
Juliet.
Southbound approved.
Full stop.
Okay.
Soft field.
What are they landing on? I wasn't paying attention.
They'll tell you.
Okay. Chandler Tower, Cherokee 81658 is 6 miles south with Juliet, inbound full stop.
Cessna 984, hold short runway 22 right, remain this frequency.
We still don't know if my mic works.
984. Comanche 86 Papa, straight out departure approved, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
He'll come back. Maybe not. Go.
Chandler Tower, Cherokee 81658, 5 miles south, Juliet, inbound full stop.
Cherokee 1658, Chandler Tower, make left traffic, runway 22 left, report entering downwind.
Report entering downwind, left traffic for 22 left, Cherokee 658. It is working.
Nah, they just didn't want to respond, I guess. It must be you.
Yeah, they're trying to ignore me today.
Chandler Tower, hold up to 74815, request your position.
They're sick and tired of me flying all the time.
Flight Captain 815, reposition the ramp as requested, use caution. 74815.
Little thermal there.
Little pilot-induced turbulence, maybe?
Cessna 984, stand by.
I used to do that shit to Justin Kelly when he was in the back seat behind me in the Super Cub to make text
2094,
messages.
turn left on 22 right, turn right at Mike, then
I just go like this.
monitor ground.
Left 22 right, right at Mike. Monitor.
Be a shadow. It better be ours.
Our shadow should be over there.
Yeah, I saw a shadow out here.
Okay. It's probably a helicopter. Level off at 2,200 feet. Go that way.
Yeah.
2,400 RPM. We're never going to maintain altitude. There's your shadow. Great Lakes up there in the air.
Oh, okay.
Damn it. It's at my elbow.
Sorry. Not all.
What's he doing?
What do you mean?
Well, what's he doing way up there?
Oh.
Comanche 86 Pop, frequency change approved.
Like right now, he's turning towards us. Or away from us.
Alright, fuel pump. What do you think our fullest tank is?
Ooh, shoot.
I switched it for the emergency.
Oh, leave it.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Outfield landing, use the entire runway.
Okay.
Which means keep it off the ground. Have we done? Did I do softs with you before?
I don't know if we did softs. You and I.
Okay. I'm your worst critic on a soft field.
Okay, good.
Alright, so all I gotta do is keep it off the ground until the plane can no longer fly. If you touch the ground and I pull back on the controls and we get back in the air, you did it wrong.
Okay. Chandler Tower, Cherokee 658, turning downwind.
Cherokee 1658, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 22 left, Cherokee 81658. He used my whole freaking number.
He did?
He did, so I gave it back to him.
You don't have to.
I always thought that they are the ones to shorten it.
No, you don't care. Once you make your initial call, if there's not another 658 in the airplane, parallel that runway. If there's not another 658, do whatever you want. I call it the first name, last name basis.
Yeah.
He wants to keep calling you Mister, let him. But we're not.
Helicopter 208 Kilo is 5 miles of pound inbound to the helipad with information Julia.
Julia? Enjoy 7 Kilo, Channel Tower, Port Southwest.
Did he just say Julia?
Julia. I like it when you can tell they're not sure. Like, Juliet? Like Ron Burgundy. Damn it. Who put a question at the end of that sentence? Who put a question mark at the end of that sentence? I'm Ron Burgundy?
Oh, dude, that was funny.
Keep it off. 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 Wah. You're right here.
I'm still on?
I don't want it on the ground. All right, good. Clear this off. Make November. You came in kind of slow. 60 knots is kind of what messed you up.
Cessna 734, Hotel Charlie, Channel Tower.
I was at 63, almost to the threshold, and I did slow down right over the numbers.
Over the dirt, you were at 63.
Yeah.
Wait, was that for us? Say again for 658.
Sorry about that.
Cherokee 658, hold short of runway 22 right, remain this frequency.
Well, hold short of 22 right, remain this frequency 658.
We're complaining about that. All right, good job, man. It was actually pretty good. We'll do, put your flaps down and you can, as you're rolling, do your after landing.
Okay. Flaps, carb heat, boost pump, electrical, transponder, mixture.
Cherokee 658, turn left on 22 right, turn right, taxi to Mike, then taxi to the ramp, monitor ground.
Left on 22 right, right on Mike, and monitor ground. Thanks for your help, 658.
Once you cross this white line, you're clear of the runway. You know that, right? It's not necessarily that. Just in case ever someone's landing behind you or something like that. Okay. So all you got to do is clear that white line so they can touch down. Same thing goes for you. If you're behind someone, as soon as they clear that white line, you can land. You don't have to wait for them to cross the taxiway shed. Yeah.
Oh.
That's straight from the tower, man. I went up there and said, so what's the deal with this? Can I do this? And they said, oh, yeah, why don't you clear the white line? And I was like, cool. You can taxi as slow as you want, by the way.
I've got it all the way out.
All right. I want that to be an 8.
Oh, gotcha. You want to go check out some planes?
No, it's all right. If it's not, this is exactly the 1.8 we had to go fly, and I just wanted it to be 1.9. This is not costing you anything.
Yeah. Thanks for your help today, man.
No problem. That was fun, man. That was about the most fun I've had on a flight in a long time because it was just a flight.
Yeah.
I don't ever, basically that was a ride, where I ride. I'm not instructing.
Oh, you actually gave me some really good stuff.
Oh, well, other than that, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, no, it's cool, man. You're going to do good tomorrow. We got to fill out your
Monday.
8710 form. Oh, Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's busy, I guess.
Yeah.
I would love to do it tomorrow and get it out of the way.
All right, we'll pull in behind 48 Yankee. Oh, you know what? Let's go around the Cessna, and then we'll back it in next to the 80 Mike. That'll get my 8.
That'll get what?
That'll get my 8.
Oh, there you go.
You're good. If we can't do it, they will pull through and park next to Fort Yankee. I don't care what they say.
Sightseeing.
And this is the one that clicks on 8. It's not the half roll.
Oh, yeah.
There it goes.
Okay, I'm going to go straight through. Slowly.
Going on. All right, we can't park here. Let's go over there.
We can't park here?
No, not because of the Cessna being the yellow. See, the yellow parts are for Cessnas. So let's go around right there.
You just got 8.
All right, cool.
What do you want to do?
Right there.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. So we'll go around and park it next to 480. All right, good. Left. You can cut the corner, just don't hit the wingtips.
So negative on the hitting the wingtips?
Right.
Okay.
It takes off at 10. Someone's like, how could you find a parking spot? There's only 2 planes out there. Well, you don't know the whole story. Great job, dude. Secure it with your checklist.
All right, that was a fun and instructive flight. It was hot and I was a little tired from all the flying, but I actually learned quite a bit during the lesson. The best part was it was free to me, as it was a makeup for the non-counted flights I had done with Larry. The worst part was I wasn't doing my check ride until after the weekend, and then I was flying straight to Oshkosh, with or without a temporary airman certificate. Again, I would love to hear from you. My email address is bill@studentpilotcast.com, or you can reach me on the website contact form at studentpilotcast.com, and on Twitter, I'm @BillWill. That's Bravo India Lima Lima, Whiskey India Lima. And remember, I want to hear from you, my favorite listener. I was actually really close now. I would do some final studying and prep for the oral, but I felt like I was ready for the practical. I just had to execute on that day. And then I would be ready to start learning in the real world, so to speak. I still had to pass, though. I was super excited, and as you heard, I wished I could have done it the very next day, but the examiner wasn't available until Monday afternoon. So that would be the day I would go for it. I was hoping, I was believing, I was going to be a pilot. Music for today's episode is To Be an Angel by the Canadian band Uncle Seth. You can get more information and subscribe to the podcast feeds on the web at studentpilotcast.com. Remember, any instruction that you hear in this podcast was meant for me and for me alone in the situation I was in at the time. Please do not try to blindly apply anything you see or hear in this podcast to your own flying without thinking it through on your own completely. If you have questions about any aspect of your flying, please consult a qualified CFI.